He hits Adams complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Murray. They'll roll him out right. Throw left side on the diving effort.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. That's because of catches like that. That's why you go.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Cardinals on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Looky here, a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and now an onside kick. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and...
Touchdown, Packers! Davante Adams, 47 yards. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2.
Oh, there's somebody right there.
They're going to run for it with Jones.
Come on, line!
Short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Oh, my Lord. Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Throwing to start the drive. Murray finds his running back, James Conner. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump off passes. This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game. Murray now on 1st down, rolling to his right. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
He was down here, of course.
I'm coming after you. Let's go.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off at the 19, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Oh, my
Two
God.
touchdown passes now here in this 1st quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Packers have taken the
He
lead.
took you to school.
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Crosby on now to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together Charles a nice. It got his man complete. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the move to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down. Buying time to his left. Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. And now off to the races down the right side.
Oh, shit.
And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more to add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
Murray now on 1st down, being chased out left. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes.
Oh my God, that was your hair! That was your hair!
What is there waiting for him to take off?
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. To throw is Murray. He'll buy some time right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Rashawn Gary. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
Jada can't kill me. You already know what happened.
And it's complete to Adams. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
We just let Chase.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers.
You and Carson.
Throw left side complete. That's Adams. And he'll go down, but not before.
I think I got my swagger back.
A big connection on that one. 32 yards. So 2 quarters down.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, but I ain't gonna lie. I'll be doing it.
Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. We're about ready to get back to football at State Farm Stadium. And for the call, let's head back out to Glendale and hand it over to Brandon God.
Yeah, be all the way to a late line and keep it team. Cassie said that zebras were killing.
No.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
If you don't go there.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter.
I'm going
a very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing Charles before the start of the 2nd half with the onside kick risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it because we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Can you show us?
I mean, if you weren't Hollywood, you could check the committee and see.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Drops it to Jones in the flat.
Oh, that.
And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
No way that just worked.
It doesn't look like this defense found the magic elixir at halftime. This offense was rolling in the first half, and that's continued here in the 3rd quarter. Another big play right there.
Dillon. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Jones. Able to get a
Come on, I should
couple
have
here, but won't
died.
get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead.
And he will get this into the end zone.
Go!
Touchdown.
Dang, bro. Thank you, Lord. Thank
Aaron
you.
Jones.
Thank you, Lord. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!